I love both these characters. I think they bring so much to our Disney world. Welcome back to Spine with Erin D. We're back for another Disney's Heroes for series, and this week we have two really fun characters up against each other. Not my favorite villain, but I have to say one of the most different looking villains. We have the hot-headed Hades from Hercules versus Manticore, sorry if I'm saying that wrong, Corey from Upwards. And I think these two are really fun to compare because I can't think of two more just bright looking colors that they both bring to the table. So right away, I love both their looks. Let's get into the looks right away. So we have the hot-headed Hades, and I think this is the most different looking villain in any Disney movie. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments below if you disagree with me. But he's very colorful. From the blue hair to the red hair when he's angry. Yes, he has a slender look like most of the villains, but I think with the toga, he just comes off so different. And Manticore, absolutely gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. From her wings to her scorpion tail to her just bigger than life that she has, Pixar did an amazing job of incorporating the lion, the scorpion, and that into one character. You definitely see throughout the movie the different parts of each of those animals coming together in her. I absolutely love her look. She's just so cute. She's terrifying but huggable at the same time. And how many characters can you say that about? When it comes to abilities, we're going to talk about Manticore first because she's a beast. She has flight, super strength, paralyzing scorpion tail, and she breathes fire. She's terrifying in every aspect. But she's up against a god. And while Hades is intelligent, I think the biggest power you have to kind of give it to him for is his power to control the souls of the dead. So power-wise, I gotta give it to the god. Even though I think Manticore, Corey, is absolutely definitely a component and probably one of the stronger components you can have up against a god. I definitely think both would be terrifying to fight either one of them. So let's talk about iconic moments. Yes, this is my favorite part of all the videos we do. I love talking about the iconic moments because it makes the movies come to life for me in my head. I love, and it's so sad in a way, but it's fantastic in the empowerment of women. Manticore realizes she's become boring. And instead of staying boring, she burns down a restaurant. um, she reclaims her spark and she owns what she was and she's on who she is and who she really is. And that's why she burns down the restaurant, to take her power back.
I'm living a lie! What have I become? Everybody out! This tavern is closed for remodeling! Sorry, the karaoke machine is broken!
Now let's talk about Hades and the iconic moments. I think the iconic moments are just his lines throughout the movie. All of them are iconic. But his sats with Meg, every line is just gold. So many iconic moments with him, but most of them are just the lines he says. I love his sassiness. I don't think any other villain has ever been quite as sassy as our Hades. Hot-headed Hades really brings it with the one-liners.
Ba-boom. Name is Hades, Lord of the Dead. Hi, how you doing?
Not now, okay?
We is a bird and safe from harm. We dance, we kiss, we schmooze, we carry on, we go home happy. What do you say? Come on.
Alright, let's break this down with a little pros and cons list for each character. Starting with Hades from Hercules. The pros: God tier magic. Being an Olympian god means He has unlimited cosmic power, including teleportation and creating matter out of thin air. Silver Tongue. His ability to manipulate and fast-talk his enemies often gets him what he wants without lifting a finger. And true immortality. As the Lord of the Dead, he can't be killed in the traditional sense, which makes him nearly impossible to defeat permanently. The cons? Hot-headed. His temper is his biggest weakness. When he gets angry, he literally flares up, loses focus, and makes sloppy mistakes. Micromanager. He relies too much on his henchmen, Pain and Panic, and often fails because he doesn't do the important work himself. Now, to the Manticore, Corey from Onward. The pros? Triple threat. She is a biological powerhouse combining the flight of a bat, the strength of a lion, and the venom of a scorpion. Warrior spirit. She has centuries of legendary experience slaying monsters and clearing dungeons, making her a tactical genius. Fear factor. When she unleashes her full beast mode, she is terrifying enough to make most enemies run away before the fight even starts. The cons? A bit rusty. After years of managing a family restaurant and serving appetizers, her combat reflexes aren't quite as sharp as they used to be. And mortal stamina. Unlike a god, she can get tired, injured, or worn down during a long, drawn-out battle.
So let's talk about them head to head. We have Manticore, who's lion, bat, scorpion, all in one. She breathes fire. Her tail is deadly. She has flight. And we have Hades on the other side. Literally a god. He's over the souls of the dead. He can teleport. His powers are endless because he's a god. I mean, power-wise, you gotta give it to Hades. I'm sorry. When it comes to personalities, yes, Hades is sassy and fun and probably the most comedic villain that we have. But Manticore really grows through the movie, and I want to hug her from the very first scene. She comes in that restaurant. She's a boss. She's a boss babe. I don't know what they call it, but she's strong. And when she realizes she's boring, she takes back her power. She owns it and burns down that restaurant to become all she can be. I love both these characters. I think they bring so much to our Disney world. And what do you guys think? We should go on to the next round. I can't wait to see who you guys vote for. As always, I love both the characters. So it's going to be up to you guys in the comments below. Put your votes. Who's going on to the next round? And don't forget, we also have the post page. You can vote in both areas. Thank you so much for joining me. And as always, remember to like, subscribe, and share. And find a friend to share this with. Because I'm having a great time doing Disney vs. Villains. And I want to hear from you guys continuously. Invite your friends. And as always, find a smile today. Bye, everybody.